I hate that blonde queen. I hate that blonde queen, you know. This just reminded me how through these seasons, this has to be probably the worst written character and the worst acted character. You know, now I'm not talking about Cersei, I'm talking about Khaleesi. Just really annoying. I've got to start there because I've got to get out to my annoyance of this character. And I think because I've talked to a friend of mine who has read the books, has said that the character in the books of Khaleesi is actually a really interesting character. But what you have in the TV series and the TV show is she's badly written, you know, because she's so overpowered. She's badly written. And Emilia Clarke, I'm sorry, she's an average actress. Potentially a brick. She's just an average actress. So that combination of a badly written character and poor acting makes for a character that, in my view, is just useless. Without those, and that's the one line in this that annoyed me. When I think it was Sansa saying to, I don't know whether it was Sansa or, yeah, I think it was Sansa saying to Jon Snow that, you know, why are you with this queen? Why are you going to bring her and everything? And Jon Snow says, no, we need her. Without her, we don't stand a chance. No, Jon Snow. Without the dragons, you don't stand a chance. Without the dragons, use the forfeit rule. You guys are screwed. She's useless. Her only use is her connection to those dragons. Take those dragons away, she is completely and utterly useless. So I've just got to get that out there. What I liked about this, because you see, this is where I've not read the books, so I'm just going based off the TV show, which I think has declined based on its writing and its acting. But I'm only here for the White Walkers and the battles. That's why I signed up. White Walkers and those crazy battles, best battles that we've ever seen in TV or film. But I think one key thing here was it's been revealed. I thought that they would be holding on to the whole Targaryen thing of Jon Snow being the legitimate king for a while. I thought they would drag that on for like maybe really in the 4th or 5th episode, and that's when things really swing. But boom, it's all out there. Your boy Sam said, look man, you're that dude. You're that guy. You are the Targaryen. You're the legitimate person. Screw that bloody queen, which is crazy. And that's another thing that I have issues with. Incest. Like, that's why, see, because it was revealed that if you do the calculations, Jon Snow and Khaleesi, they're either brother and sister or they're cousins, it's made their kissing scenes extremely weird. Because I'm like, you've told us that these guys are related by blood. These guys are related by blood and they're being intimate and kissing. Sorry, that just rubbed me wrong. We called me old-fashioned. Look, I'm Nigerian, okay? Me viewing that stuff, I'm like, look, I had to just be like, wait, okay, this is just sick. It's just really sick. But I think that is huge. That is huge that Jon now knows. And my thing about it is that, is he going to, because my belief is, I don't think that he's going to fully accept it. And he's still going to be like, with Khaleesi, like, do I tell her, do I not? So I think he'll still be conflicted, and then maybe in the next few episodes, something will reveal itself where, no, you are that dude. So I think for now, I don't think he'll fully accept what your boy Sam told him. Another key thing was, of course, Cersei. So now, again, guys, look, I may have missed things. I've only watched the thing once, so if I'm making any mistakes, just comments below. So Cersei was telling that dude, I don't know what his name is, that used to partner with Tyrion, basically Tyrion's muscle, who we see like, you know, with some prostitutes and everything. And Cersei's hand says to your boy, look, bow and arrow, this was the bow and arrow that Tyrion used to kill Tywin. I need you, poetic justice. Use this same thing to get that boy Tyrion. So now for the guy that was Tyrion's hand, he's like, no, this was my guy. This was my boy. Should I really want to do this? So I think for Cersei, what you see now is that she's still that bia. Okay, I don't want to say the food, but she's still that bia. So even if she's sort of like, based off necessity, formed a truce with the dudes from the north, the Starks and everything, building this massive army to take apart the White Walkers, she still got that chip on my shoulder. Those people that's crossed me are going to get got. You know, so those people that are crossed me are going to get got. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what Cersei does. And look, let me even bring in Cersei as opposed to Khaleesi. You see, whereas Khaleesi annoys the heck out of me because of bad writing and bad acting, Cersei annoys the heck out of me because of a better written character and a better actress. Like, Cersei pisses me off. Like, I just feel like man, if I saw her in one room, I don't even know what the hell I would do. But that's because Lena Headey is just a much better actress. Because I've seen her in other films. Because I remember I saw her in, what's it called? Ripley's Game. And she was okay. I just think what this is, really good casting. Because she's an okay actress. But the thing with okay actresses is that if you just give them that one role that just fits their aura really well, they can give you amazing. I'm sure Lena Headey in other films or TV ain't going to give you the performance that she's giving it, because the character, the nuances of the character, what she's about, her facial expressions, her aura, and the presence that she has is just perfect for Lena Headey, the actress, which is why the character is just like, love her or hate her, that character evokes emotion out of you, 100%. Just every time I just see her face, I'm like, oh man, this girl. And your boy Bran, I think your boy Bran. This was another key one because my guy Danny T, Talking Tactics partner, he basically stopped watching Game of Thrones because he's old school like me. He stopped watching Game of Thrones because he said when he saw Bran look at, again, I've forgotten what his name is, basically Kingslayer, when he saw the Kingslayer kissing his sister, and then saw him get basically pushed off the window, he said, look man, I'm done. I'm done with guy getting pushed off. I'm done with incest. I'm done. So that was huge because that's how it ended, because I believe that's the first time they've seen each other since that event, because Bran definitely remembers, and the Kingslayer definitely is like, oh snap, yeah, I remember you. So because basically Bran, the guy's like Zeus, so the guy can see the future, past, present. So he can't be touched because that guy is walking on super juju. Now the bits. This is the reason why I signed up. I signed up because of the battles and the White Walkers. Now this is the reason why I don't watch horror movies. So I think, again, guys, I'm not sure who these guys' names are. This is like the troop, the guy with the amazing beard, one of the best beards I've ever seen. Him and the guy with the flaming sword, who I think has risen from the dead like four times. So I think they're just going to try and find where the walkers are and the Witch King is and everything. So they go to and see this kid impaled on this thing with some stuff around. It looked like a scene from Seven. This bit scared the living heck out of me. This bit scared the living flipping heck out of me, because as you saw the guy talking and he was going, I did this. Literally, I was like, whoa, that got me. That's all. I know for some guys who watch horror movies, they're like, fine, because I don't watch horror movies and I hate jump scares, I 1000% did not see that coming. So when that happened, I was like, whoa. So that got me. So yeah, those guys are trying to find out Witch King. So I'm not sure what that means. Can you comment below? I don't know. I'm sure that means something. So I've been looking online. I'm sure that means a sign, because they said that the Witch King puts in the kid up there with the stuff around. They're sending a sign. They're sending a sign to say, you know what? We're trying to get that. We're trying to get that out. So look, man, as I said again, I am here for the White Walkers. Those are the dudes I'm rolling with. If it was down to me, the White Walkers level everybody and the rule of the Seven Kingdoms. That's if it's down to me. Obviously, that won't happen because that'd be crazy. But I am building up because, look, man, we've had some crazy battles in seasons. And as I repeat myself, I don't care about The Lord of the Rings. I don't care about any film or TV. The greatest battles, fantasy or real, that we've ever seen in film or TV have been in this. And for me, I'm a fantasy junkie. So if you bring dragons, magic, battles, epicness, that's how I roll. So I think for me, my number one anticipation is when those White Walkers come. Because I think what we're going to have probably is those White Walkers with their army and their dragon. Don't forget about this. And their dragon against two of Homegirl's dragons and it's pretty much the biggest army ever, because it's the army of Starks, those, basically everybody, you know, everybody. It's Lannisters, Starks, those guys from the Desert Kingdom. Everybody is going to be riding. So you may see like this battle take place over 3. If it was me, that, let's say it's like, I think like 9 episodes. That battle has to last like 3 episodes. You're gonna have like 3 episodes. You know, 3 episodes just for the battle, because the battle has to be like a story that lasts like 3-4 episodes. So I cannot wait when those White Walkers come. Look, man, because they're like, without a dragon, these guys already caused issues. So technically speaking, with a dragon, they should get that ass. That's not just me. With that dragon, they should get that ass. So look, man, whatever the case may be, I'll ride back here at episode 2. And let me just be real. If Khaleesi ends up sitting on the throne, I will take out a shotgun and I will blow my TV screen to smithereens.